Guess what's back? It's Blazblue with old Razzle48. What's going down? Been quite a while. Finished Live 3. Let's do this. Now then, I do believe we were right here over that year ago, whatever, where I left off. I'm not in the swing of LPing a story like this at the moment, so forgive me if my commentary is subpar. But nonetheless, I want to get some of this in. I feel like it, so let's commence with the not speaking to Ragna.
I haven't time for such a foolish creature. It's time we moved on.
Yeah, gotta move on. I got some dumplings to eat. Rachel eats those, right? I don't even know.
Whoa, I can't even remember the last time the princess didn't want to bother that guy.
Yes, rather interesting, isn't it?
I wonder why. Oh, you think maybe she's mad because he was with another girl?
Is Rachel jealous of Platinum? Hey, guys, this is something to write down and record for all future generations to marvel at. This is comic gold. Just broke Gee's back, Rachel. Good job. I'm sure that's what the audience has always wanted from you.
A princess? What was that?
Oh, merely a simple joint lock.
Oh, well, that works too. Yes, I do in fact wish to save. True ending, who gives a crap, but nonetheless, I do believe this is my LP save. This will be my first Blazblue part where I don't have to be on a clock, so...
Mr. Hero sure is taking his time.
He's Hawkman. He gives no craps.
I am well aware of that. Still, I imagine it will take him some time to escape that dreadful place.
Well, you must consider that Hawkman has no dash. He has one of those piddly little derp forward things just like Hazama. Stupid Hawkman. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes him a story and a half to get here.
Why didn't you just teleport him out with you, princess?
Because I'm lazy. I'm American. What do you think I didn't do it for, you stupid cat? You're lucky I don't throw you in the pound. For the love of Flig.
Because I was quite tired from breaking the magic circle they used to hold him. And teleporting two is more difficult than teleporting one. I told him what he needed to know. I owe him nothing more.
Yeah, exactly. She was too lazy. What more did I need to say?
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound fair.
Yeah, because cats are stupid. Oh, look who it
I
is.
have brought Mr. Jin Kisaragi to the castle, as you requested.
Oh, joy. All kinds of low-tier actions gonna take place.
Is that so? Well, since Mr. Hero has yet to make his appearance, I suppose this will have to do.
Well, Jin is Hawkman, so what do you say to that, Rachel? Jeez, you're so dumb. Who do you think you are? Okay, but that was kind of unnecessary compared to the rigorous amount of times between other saves that I've had to wait. But, yeah, it's some good stuff. Oh, hi, Jin.
Feeling, Mr. Hero? Well, I trust.
Well, what's going down? Oh, I still don't know how to play Rachel. That hasn't improved. I learned how to play Tsubaki and Jin better, but no, Tsubaki's my new main. But no, my Rachel skills have not improved whatsoever, so if I end up having to fight Mr. Jin here, I'm afraid I might in fact lose.
Who are you? Don't talk to me.
You don't recognize me? How cruel.
Shut up.
Well, Jin's on edge today. Maybe he's upset because Itachi died in Naruto.
Shut up? But how can I remain silent when faced with such disarray?
You can simply turn and walk away.
You're really messed up.
Oh my, yes. It's pathetic, really.
They can't even come up with their own insults. They have to play off of her.
Just shut the hell up.
Oh, now Jin's adding swear word, guys. You better look out. Get your barrier guard up.
You seem awfully weak, and your appearance is amusing. I suppose you brought this upon yourself, didn't you?
Absolutely not. The abnormal spamming of the massive number of ice cars that I've done in the past has done me nothing but good throughout the ages. So don't you give me none of your shenanigans, Rachel. Get that out of here.
What did you say?
Why? Because you're weak, of course. Physically, mentally, in every way a man can be weak, you are. In fact, man is too generous. You are more akin to an infant. helpless.
We all know Jin is lowest tier, but so are you. So you better shut your face unless you want to take an ice car tour. I screwed up that joke. God, I am terrible at LPing.
Me? An infant?
Yes, I feel that fits well. Why, without Ragna's apron strings to grasp onto, I doubt you could even stand. Do I smell milk? I believe I do.
Wait. So she's saying that Ragna's apron strings and then she smells milk. Is she implying Ragna is a female with breastfeeding Jin? That's pretty weird. You've got some effed up thoughts, Rachel.
Do you intend to stand in my way? I'll kill you.
Jin sounds a lot like Sasuke in Part 2 of Naruto. Forgive all my Naruto references. I'm real into that shenanigans right now.
I suppose dying once might be fun. Even so, I really should tell you, your efforts will come to nothing.
If you want to die, then I won't be the one to stop you. And I'm sure Jin won't either.
Die. Die.
What a spoiled little child. Unfortunately, I must keep you around, just in case, you know. Well, perhaps if I play with you a little, your mood will improve.
This is Jin you're talking to. His mood never improves. Don't think otherwise. Your suspicions will all come to a false thing. I almost finished that phrase. Almost. Close enough. It's farther than I get in saying most of my phrases that fail miserably. But I do have to fight Jin. So, this will go about as well as putting spaghetti in a toaster oven. So come at me, Mr. Kisaragi. I'll hit you with my low tier fork. Yeah, F you, Jin. I'm used to pressing back and forth to get out of Ice Crab because I've been playing Mitsuru, not as Mitsuru, but against Mitsuru in Persona 4 Arena. That's my new fighting game. If any of you have a Persona 4 Arena, then you can find me in the player lobbies at a lot of times nowadays. So yeah, that's where I've been, and so yeah, I just tried to escape Jin's shenanigans by pressing back and forth a lot of times because Persona logic. Darn it, Rachel! Why do you have to be so hard to play as? That's not what I inputted. That's not what I inputted either. That's not what I wanted to input, but... Hold this real quick.
Out of my way.
I just got slapped, Jin. Done did gotten slapped.
Our princess is the best!
If you want to think that, I won't be the one to stop you.
I knew you'd been hurt, but I thought you were at least stronger than this, Mr. Hero. How disappointing.
What did you say?
Oh, hush. Your arrogance has played you false this time, hasn't it? Perhaps this new perspective will help temper your foolishness. Why not look up for once, instead of down?
Because when you hit lowest tier, up is all you can go. I'm just kidding, they could always nerf you again.
You're one to talk.
Exactly, because Rachel's lowest tier too. I need to stop using that joke. Joke recycling is about as cool as recycling. No, recycle's cool, guys. Don't listen to me, I'm stupid.
Shh! Don't you ever learn? She's going to hit you.
Still, this should be enough to keep him at bay.
Him?
Valkenheim,
A wild butler appeared.
I've seen everything I wished to. Would you be so kind as to dispose of our hero?
As you command, milady. Now, Master Jin, shall we return to Kagutsuchi?
I love how he addressed Jin as master.
Hell no! I can still...
Man, this guy is really annoying.
Yeah, you're one to talk, you faggot.
Oh, yes. He's the sort of guy the princess hates the most.
And you're the sort of cat that I hate the most. You're lucky I don't declaw you off screen.
I leave him in your care, Valkenheim.
Well, as the commentator, I am off screen at all times, so I must tell you that it is within my capabilities.
Madam Rachel, Master Hakumen has arrived.
Well, that little sub-story came to an abrupt end. I wouldn't be surprised if Valkenheim threw Jin in a dumpster somewhere.
At last. What on earth could have taken the fool so long?
He could have been trying as hard as he could to dash, but he's Hakumen, so he can't do it for crap.
What do you wish to do, milady?
I will go. He has made me wait quite long enough. I must see that he makes appropriate reparations.
Fair enough. There's a lot of saving going on. A lot of unnecessary saving. If it, well, maybe not. I don't know. What's up, H-Man?
You are late. My tea has grown quite cold.
What was that thing?
I beg your pardon.
Don't mince words. You know what I saw. Why is such a thing in Sector 7? What is the Grimalkin thinking?
He probably saw Tager's big detachable penis.
I've no idea. Her affairs are none of my concern.
Exactly. And that's the mindset you should have when it comes to big robot dicks, Hakumen. Have you learned nothing from Gundam, you fool?
None of your concern. Are you mad? That abomination is a nuclear weapon.
Oh god.
Have you already forgotten the Dark War?
Yeah, in the Dark War, the Black Beast attacked us all with giant Tager dicks. This is a weird part, guys.
Forget? Would that it were so easy. No. I am sorry to say that, like you, I am simply an observer. I cannot forget. Even if I had the desire to do so, I haven't the ability.
And why do you allow it to exist? As terrible as the Black Beast was, that abomination was even worse. It brings nothing but destruction and death.
I know.
Has the human race still failed to realize its folly? Do they not understand how many lives fell before the force of the monstrosity, the destruction it brought to their world?
No, I believe you misunderstand.
Huh?
I'm sure they know that very well. Unfortunately, it seems we have a visitor.
$10 on Hazama. Okay, who do I owe my money to? F.
Princess, something's here.
Something feels wrong.
Yeah, that's the wrong color palette for new.
The Muro
It's funny,
unit.
because it's Lambda.
No, this is Lambda 11, a simple causality phenomenon. Come now, Kokonoe. Say hello. I know you're here.
Don't get in my way, Rachel.
You're the one who just teleported in front of me, you jerk!
I could say the same to you, Kokonoe. What are you planning? Do you really believe you can defeat him with your toy? It looks rather delicate. Perhaps it needs to be repaired.
She's higher tier than you dumb broad.
Cute, but I don't have time to trade clever verbal jabs with you. I'm just here to take Hakumen.
Ah, my mistake. I see you are the toy on the verge of breaking. A confused kitten who makes the same mistakes over and over. Sadly, I fear you are beyond repair.
I would go into the whole talk about how Kokonoe isn't even playable, but I'm sure that that statement has been made countless times on by other people, so I don't think I need to at this point.
Shut up! No, I'm gonna shut you up personally!
Hear that, guys? Kokonoe, Chrono Phantasma, playable, confirmed.
Such arrogance. You make me sick. Have you forgotten your place so quickly? I had thought you better than that, but it seems I overestimated.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, is that, I know I'm kind of late on this news, but 2 new characters have been announced for Chrono, and it's, Terumi, not Hazama, Terumi, and, Sasuke Uchiha. And don't tell me it's anyone else, because it looks like Sasuke, sounds like Sasuke, acts like Sasuke, fights like Sasuke. It is Sasuke. So don't give me none of that shenanigans about how that other guy is not Sasuke, because that's effing Sasuke.
Lambda!
Order confirmed. Commencing extermination of target.
Well... Rachel did say she wanted to beat her, but Hakumen is kind of top tier. So if I let Hakumen beat the crap out of Lambda, I think it would teach Shut up, battery. I think it would teach Kokonoe more of a lesson, so I shall indeed leave this task to Hakumen. I gotta go deal with Hazama. Just live your life. Get a job and a wife. That's all you need to do.
Terumi.
That's anyone's key to... Well then! Rachel just wastes no time. She got all the way up here off screen. That was fast. I mean, darn it, Rachel.
isn't the princess herself. What are you doing here?
Where is the successor of the Azure? Is that Ravna?
Oh, he was making a whole lot of noise, so I had to ask him to quiet down for a bit.
Understandable.
What manner of foolish scheme is rattling around in that rotten head of yours, I wonder?
Ah, I like that face. Good old Princess Know-It-All. Sounds like you've got everything figured out, don't you? Well, I mean, superficially, at least.
Terumi. What is this?
I could say this is Sparta, but, you know, references are so last year. Nah, F that. This is Sparta! Biznitch.
Ah, you see? You understand, I'd say, just about the tip of it.
What is going on? This is odd. What a cruel smile, Terumi. You make me nauseous.
Really? I'm terribly sorry.
Well, someone seems to have activated some canned laughter. We got Spy Fox up in here. I can't wait to do more Spy Fox. That was a fun adventure.
Then why don't you just puke? All of it! Just puke all of that useless stuff right out of your mouth hole. Blood, bones, guts, teeth, all of it! That pretty little mouth of yours just begs to be spewing vomit.
Somehow I doubt that. Terumi's playstyle is going to be really weird. It's also going to be like the biggest troll of Chrono. Just watch.
Terumi, why are you attempting to revive the Black Beast?
Oh, Rachel makes the same mistake as everyone else. We've heard this. We've gone through this speech. Blah, blah, blah. Successor of the Azure. Blah, blah, blah. Black Beast. Blah, blah, blah. New wife. Mew 12. Blah, blah, blah. I've been through arcade mode like 5 times with each character. I am sick of Terumi's little, "You're getting it wrong, true successor of the Azure, sword, Mew, new wife" speech. It's so blasted old. I really hope it gets a new speech in Chrono, because I am sick of hearing that in all the re-releases of Continuum Shift, for the love of frig. I had to listen to that thing in this game for every character's arcade mode, then for Continuum Shift 2 in every character's arcade mode for both 3DS and PSP, and then for Extend for both PS3 and Vita. I have heard that speech countless times, not to mention all the replays I did for the lulz. For the love of frig, Rachel, are you really gonna make me go through that again, you dumb broad?
The Black Beast? Why the hell would I want to revive a failed project? Has your mind just been rotting away all these years? And look, tea turns you into a drool.
That is quite possible, yet here comes the speech. Oh dear me.
Failed project?
Yeah. The Black Beast was a big, fat failure. Kinda had to bust my ass to stop that Cauldron's rampage, but hey, I learned a lot. Isn't that what life's all about? Learning? I think it's made me a better person.
Then it's as I thought. The Blazblue is...
Yes! Ding, ding, ding! A cauldron! The Blazblue itself is nothing more than a cauldron. And if it's gonna crank out the kind of sword I'm looking for, it's gonna need a whole lot of souls.
Oh, you better believe that.
Of course, while I was shoving souls into it, it decided to pop out a kid. And that kid was the Black Beast we all know and love. Get it? Does it all make sense? God, you're such an arrogant pain in the ass. I hate you.
Note to self, souls serve as a kind of sperm to cauldrons.
Then the Murakumo unit's purpose isn't to create the Black Beast.
My God, it speaks. No, genius, of course it isn't. The whole point of Blazblue is to make my sword.
For the love of frig, it sounds like he's in Kingdom Hearts trying to make Ultima Weapon or something. My gosh, Terumi, how long have you been trying to do this? You're slow. You're too slow!
Everything in this whole world is just an illusion. You know that word? It means it's fake. All of it.
Man, you so fake.
I'm gonna show everything the truth. The truth
I like to call despair. I've heard that 1,000,001 times now. Thank you, Terumi. Really needed that.
Anyway, the time has come. The time for Murakumo to awake.
This whole world is nothing but lies, lies. Let me show you the truth. The truth I like to call despair. Behold the sword of the Godslayer, Kusanagi. Let all lies fall before your divine blade.
In the name of Susanoo,
Oh, God.
I command you, Murakumo, awaken! Behold the sword of the Godslayer, Kusanagi!
Dear God, Terumi. Do we have to go through this again? We do, don't we? You do realize that despite the fact that I'm being Rachel, I'm gonna have to kill you now.
Let all lies fall!
Here we go!
Your divine blade.
Here we go! I mean, darn you!
Noel, I see. You've already acknowledged the Amaterasu unit.
Panties.
Very well. I see I have no choice. We fight then.
Oh, look, it's 9. Oh, by the way, guys, Phantom is 9. I think that's a thing. I'm not sure, of course, because you know it's got to be confirmed. But seriously, good suspicion going around. Phantom is 9 because we only know that she died because Terumi told everyone that he killed her. We have no actual proof that she was killed by Terumi, only his word, and we know how much Terumi just loves to f with people. So yeah, I think 9 is Phantom somehow.
This is inexcusable. Release me this instant.
That'll work, yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. No point in squirming around now. You aren't getting out. I mean, you can struggle if you want. It's kind of fun to watch.
Those on the outside must remain thus.
Hi, Saya.
Else they meet a cruel end.
Spoilers. I better watch me and my big mouth, guys. Oh, no.
Then you have awakened, Imperator Librarius.
Awaken? Does that mean that Saya has been in dormant sleep since Hazama kidnapped her? Because that would make sense, because she does still look like a 6-year-old in the true ending. Oh, spoilers! But, yeah, that would make sense, like some sort of dormant sleep.
An observer, yes? Then your end was foreordained. Meet it and fade from my world.
You're getting a little arrogant there, are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't think someone's gonna show up and save you, do you? You talk a big game, but when shit gets real, you're just another scared, sheltered little princess, aren't you? Hey, Rachel. Tough luck! That stuffy old coon isn't gonna pop in to save your scrawny little butt. Guess what? Go on, guess. No? I got rid of the entrance and the exit.
Well, that was ingenious. Now you're stuck in here, you idiot. And I think that the Imperator is gonna have your butt for it. Because she's stuck in here, too. You don't want to be stuck in a room alone with Saya, guys. It ends in bad things. Trust me on this one. And on top of that, 9's in here. And who knows what the heck she'll do when she gets bored.
You will remain. The door has been closed to you.
She doesn't seem as upset about it as I thought.
How can you?
The Phantom provides the restraint we
Oh, so it's all 9's fault. Screw you, 9. Why?
Come on, I'm doing you a favor here. Aren't you always bitching about how bored you are?
Yep, pretty true.
You won't be bored about anything ever.
True enough. Well, Rachel did say to Jen a little while ago that it would be fun to die once. And since time is just going to repeat itself, it's not going to be a big deal. She's just going to be there anyway.
Yes, I suppose you have a point. Much bores me. Mankind, monsters, nighttime, morning, your existence.
My LPs don't. My LPs aren't on that list. Rachel's a fan.
My existence? Boring? What are you on? You're the one with the problem. Stop trying to make this my fault.
You're right. My apologies. You can't help being so dull. Not everyone can be as interesting as him.
Him? What? Who are you talking about?
Why, Ragnar the Blood Edge, of course. Who else?
So now you say you're interested in Ragnar. Of course.
What? Oh, come on! Now I know you've lost it. You're telling me that quivery pile of meat and incompetence over there is interesting? More interesting than me?
Yeah, you're a ghost made out of people's farts. What is so entertaining about that?
He is cavalier, idiotic, talentless, and above all, a coward. I could spend eternity listing his faults, and yet he is a terribly interesting man. Terumi, you are nothing compared to him.
Huh, does that rustle your jimmies, Hazama?
Done with your crap? Good. Now, how about you die?
His jimmies are in fact rustled.
Cease.
Don't cease me.
Patience is a virtue. Life is fleeting. And I am Imperator.
Sure. I'm not one to argue.
Be gone.
Oh, this is just wonderful. What a sight! What's it like looking up at people for once? You arrogant little bloodsucker!
I think looking down all the time would cause some neck problems in the end. So yeah, that.
Goodness, what a boring world.
Damn it!
Okay! Congrats, Ragnar! We all needed to hear that!
As much of a fool as always, I see. I do wonder why I've yet to grow tired of you.
So, look, Ragnar was able to wake up, get through Saya, Terumi, and 9, and dolphin dive into the poop
I require your assistance.
to save Rachel. Without them stopping him, no less. The heck?
Greetings, lost.
Now I have to sit through another one of these. This is another thing I could rant about for hours. I have heard this whole sequence a good 15 billion times.
Scientist and ruler of the Sector 7 laboratory. Well, okay, we aren't in the lab at the moment. This place can sort of be temporarily moved into the boundary.
Well, if you want boundary experimentation, why not use this shenanigans for it, for one? For two, I'm probably able to quote this entire sequence, but I won't because quoting stuff gets boring. And and when playing as Rachel, that's that shenanigans you just don't do. And oh dear, I've heard this a billion times too, and no doubt I'll hear it a billion more times throughout the course of this LP. So you guys are just gonna have to listen to my rants get longer and longer. So yeah, the ones at fault here are really you. Sorry about that, viewers.
Well, simply put, it's a mysterious room. A room where you can do anything you want.
Lovely.
To be honest, it's a paradise for all those sad little lost children who couldn't make it to the true ending. A sort of Avalon.
Oh, you don't say. Lovely.
If you're one of those nutbars who's all, I don't need help, or I only want to unlock hidden stuff, or I'll just look for a flowchart online, then you can piss off.
No, but that's so rude of you.
Very well. Lost child of the day, you may enter.
Rachel doesn't even have to come in through the side of the screen.
What are you doing, Kokonoe? Kokonoe?
Why is everything tinted purple? Are we gonna have another Ragna X Jin scene only with Rachel? That'd be a weird three-way. I hope I never have to look at that. That would be disturbing. I don't think my psyche can take that bullcrap.
Your damn roses stink. You're gonna make my whole lab smell like roses.
Oh, have you not heard? The scent of roses is good for one's skin and relieves stress.
You don't say. Well, that's a lot of stress you're relieving on Kokonoe there. Can't you just tell?
Yeah, that's if it's just a little bit. I think you might want to check on what that amount is.
I despise coffee, Kokonoe. Do make some tea.
She didn't even offer you any coffee.
Selfish as usual. All I have are tea packets.
Tea bag?
Ugh, look, don't go there, okay? You can't even do that in this game.
Not true. So beyond's not true.
Oh, then what is a, tea packet?
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I do not. I would thank you to explain it, post-haste.
Ugh, that's it! I've had enough of your aristocratic bullshit. You want tea? You can chew on the leaves in the packet.
Such poor service. Dear me. Your conduct is rather unbecoming of a lady. No matter. Val can have...
Yeah, he couldn't teleport into a freaking room on Terumi's house. Yeah, like he can teleport into a freaking room hidden in the boundary.
Yes, milady?
That's some bullcrap right there.
Don't yes, milady me. How the hell did you get in here?
It is my sole purpose to appear wherever Madame Rachel sees fit to summon me.
And thus you couldn't pop in to save her from drowning in a pile of poop a good 5 minutes ago. God, darn it all, Valkenheim!
That's not what I was asking.
Have you no fine chairs? You really must invest in some. Nago, Gi, I require a chair and...
Okay, so Valkenheim's one of the 6 heroes, I can understand. But if a freaking little bat and cat are able to teleport into a room hidden in the boundary, I think that this story has some plot holes in it. Gosh darn it, game.
Of course.
On it!
So you're telling me that these people go through all this boundary experimentation when they can just warp into it like that? The heck, game!
Now, please explain. Why am I here?
This is a counseling room. People show up here after they got a bad ending, like you, and I give them advice.
Charming!
Nonsense. I need no advice.
Well, you're not one to beat around the bush, are you? Still, unless you listen to my advice, you'll never be able to get out of here.
Oh my, is that so? Then I suppose I will humor you. I have a rather good grasp of what all of this is about, but I suppose it is conceivable that your advice could assist me in some small way. Now, what do you believe that I have done wrong?
Rachel can't say anything without inferring that it is someone else's fault.
Well, let's see. You remember the part where I yelled at you?
Yeah, you are supposed to play with Lambda. I think that's the part I effed up. Old Hawkman is too low tier for Lambda. I'm sure I'm gonna get lots of hate mail about that. But, that's not true.
Ah, yes. I felt that was a branching point. However, I did what was required of myself as a bystander. Mr. Hero is the one to...
Of course. Lowest tier blames the top tier. I know how that feels! Tsubaki and Jin. Lowest tier. I use them both. I am so pro, guys.
Yeah. Let's not get into that right now. Long story short, you need to be more calm.
Is that so?
You're just a bystander. You really shouldn't be fighting Terumi yourself.
Interesting. I wonder why I felt such speed was necessary.
Romantic comedy, perhaps? Maybe you wanted to be the girl who rushes to the airport to catch her boyfriend before he leaves the country.
I have never seen a story like that.
That is an outrageous notion. Make such a joke again and I shall convert this entire room into an impromptu rose garden.
Yeah, I have a feeling you just might go through with that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Then you would be wise to choose your words with more care.
Okay. Changing subjects. Where are you headed attribute-wise?
Attribute? You mean fire, water, lightning, and so on?
Oh, no. Not magic. I mean more like personality-wise. Your character attributes.
I've no idea. I don't give much thought to such pedestrian things.
I think you're going for the mean on the outside, nice on the inside deal. Problem with that is, you're 100% mean.
I'm afraid you've lost me. Are you suggesting I should be nicer?
How is Rachel going to be nice on the inside if she isn't? Why? You'd think that if one is trying to be nice, that would count for nice, and not 100% meanness could thus come up with such a thing?
Do you think you can?
There is little I cannot do.
Oh, really? Impressive. How about you show me?
Oh, well, one moment. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
That was so necessary.
No. That's wrong.
I feel tired.
Well, I guess you just can't manage nice.
It is of little consequence. At any rate, you are scarcely in a position to be lecturing me on kindness.
That's not true. I'm nice to my subordinates from time to time.
Huh? You? Nice? That's a scary thought.
Alright, Tiger, get your bullcrap grabs out of this room.
I too am nice to my subjects from time to time.
Huh? You nice? That's a scary thought. Ah!
He just threw Guy outside of a protected room within the boundary. Lord knows that he was ejaculated from this protected place and sent into the dark void where Hakumen was wandering for 90 years, unable to get out. Congratulations, Rachel. I am proud of you.
Ah. I suppose this has been an acceptable break from my usual tedium.
Really? So you're leaving?
Indeed. I shall see you in the world beyond.
How are you doing that?
God, it stinks in here. I guess she decided to leave some of her rose stench behind. Man, why does everyone who comes in here have to make such a mess? Damn it! Tager! Hey, Tager! Get in here and clean this up!
Yeah, take your punishment for being such a bullcrap, cheap character. In any case, I seem to have made a mistake there at the Lambda branching point. So, I'll stop it there. I hope you enjoyed the return of Blazblue. More to come. So, for now, this is Razzle48 saying goodbye, and I'll see you next time.